Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Saray at Saray Plans, and in this video we are going to be going through my latest ERIN CONDREN haul as well as the plan with me for this week of November 9th through the 14th. No, through the 15th, I think. Okay. So that's what we're going to be doing. So you might be wondering what I have in front of me. In case you have not been following along on my Instagram, I have made a switch to a binder. I'll explain. So a couple of weeks ago, I had shared about this navy peacock, whatever you want to call it, binder that I had ordered from EC, which was going to be for my content planning. And I have been absolutely loving this binder for content planning. It is just awesome. Now, this holes actually, now that I got a new binder, these are the old holes. So the pages do kind of get stuck in the ring, but I usually just, in order to flip it, I just use both of my hands and they pretty much fall into place. The other thing that does really help quite a bit is page lifters, which I have created some thanks to Sarah O'Brien over at Plan Sarah Plan, and I'll go ahead and link her channel here in case you wanted to check that out. But this is how October ended up looking for my content planning spread, and I am absolutely loving it. Now I'm not going to show you November just because I have a lot of plans there, but I'm so excited with how this one is working out. I am loving the fact that I can add for content planning additional pages. So these were additional inserts from the productivity page, I think, layout, and then just extra notes page. And as I'm editing videos, I am able to just write what I need to do, like all the links that I need to add or any cards that I need to add to the video. And it just helps me so much. And then if there's something that's not available that I need to come back to, I can always write myself a note and just have that there. So that is working very well for content planning, and I'm loving this binder for that. All right, moving on to the planner itself. Now I ended up ordering this colorful layers binder in addition to a blush binder. This one is the colorful, and then this is the blush version, which has the same woven wonder pattern on the inside, but it's just in this blush pink, which I really like. And then the navy one has the same pattern, but just in navy. So that one is beautiful as well. And now this one is the colorful, and it has this teal on the inside, which I'm not crazy about, and I didn't think about it until after I got it, like until I started like taking pictures for Instagram, and I low-key hate it. So why did I buy two binders? Well, it's because I was really considering on switching my planner system for 2021. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love my Daily Duo Franken planner, but it was getting a little bit chunky, and I figured that with the binder I would have more flexibility to remove some months or only keep a few months at a time. And that is exactly what I have here in this binder. So I have some stickers. We'll talk about this in just a second. I have the stickers that came with it, and I ordered both a weekly layout, and I will not disclose what kind of layout just yet because I'm not 100% just sure until I'm ready to announce what will be my official planner lineup for 2021. So it was a weekly layout, and I also ordered the daily pages for the binder, which happened to be the exact same layout as the Daily Duo. So I have all of those extra sticker sheets that came, so I have double because I technically ordered two planners. And I honestly wish that EC would be able to just provide the inserts on their own without the binder. Because if you have a binder from this year, then you might not necessarily want to order one next year. All you want maybe is the inserts. So I wish that that was an option. So I will maybe pray to the higher powers. And then this is the pocket that came on the end, on the back, or it came separately or something, and I just put it here on the front, because I have been keeping and I have been using the Perpetual calendar. Now this is not the Perpetual calendar that comes with this. This year's is a little bit more muted. It's like that blush pink, but I had this one and I love the colors and I love the mid-century circles, so I decided to use it. Now, what am I using this one for? So I just started using it in November and it's working out very well. So basically, I know my schedule 1 month or a couple months ahead of time. And instead of having to go into the system to look at my work schedule and what I'm supposed to be doing on any given day, I've just used this to write out everything that I'm scheduled to do on that day. And then when I'm ready to plan, I can reference this and I can plan my monthly view. And if something changes, I can just quickly go into my schedule before I plan, just to make sure that everything is the same and I don't have to rewrite it a bunch of different times. So have a whole bunch of different sticky notes. This one also helped me quite a bit because I went to the dentist recently and I had my binder with me, but I didn't have my November spread. I don't think it was already done. So I took a quick glance and just saw where I had some empty spots where I could schedule a future appointment. So this is working out well, and I'm looking forward to setting it up for December shortly. So the sheets that I have here are basically my Franken planner sheets. I went ahead and uncoiled the planner and I added the months that we are on. So I added November, December, and then I also added from the sheets that came for my 2021 planner, I added a January, so I could keep 3 months at a time here, and then when I'm ready to, after November, I can move November, after December, I can move December. So here I have January with the new inserts that came with the binder. As you can see, they're perfectly punched for the binder. However, these are not the actual bigger holes yet. I believe the daily pages are the ones that have the bigger holes, but this one seemed to be flipping over all right. Okay. The other thing that I'm a little bit disappointed with this particular binder is the hardware. It seems to be a little bit scratched, or it has little spots. It's kind of hard to see, but I mean, I can see them. It does kind of bother me a little bit, so I may have another binder on the way. That's not the case with the other binders. The other ones, the hardware is perfect. It's just this one is a little bit flawed. I've been loving the idea of this binder. I've already been putting pages, removing pages, and just you know, kind of messing around with it and really getting my feet wet, so to speak. And I've been loving it so far. One thing that I really like, for example, so this is something that I did and I love the flexibility of this, is that I added just an extra sheet right in front of the November dashboard that I haven't gotten a chance to plan just yet. And I just added a brain dump list for things that I want to do, but I'm not ready to commit to. So I can take this page and like kind of move it around. So I really like that. And then this cover situation that you might be wondering about. So this is what I made as a page lifter based on the recommendation and awesome instructional video that Sarah O'Brien did over in her channel. And basically what the purpose of these is that when you have a binder, it's really hard to close some of the pages unless you like lift them up, and then you can go ahead and close the binder. Now with the page lifters, it makes it a lot easier for the binder to close without having to do that. So not 100% perfect, but it works pretty well. So actually it works pretty good on this one, considering that I have like different holes because I had the coil pages in here. So that is the purpose of the page lifters, and then allows your pages not to curl or to bend, which was something that I was a little bit hesitant about, and that's why I never really ordered the binder. But these are working out well. Now I don't like the fact that I can see, and I was trying to test them out, so I didn't want to commit to a particular cover or anything like that. But I don't like that I can see like the colorful layers on the the back one because that one's different. I was just testing it, so I went with like 2 different covers to see if it would work, and it did. So but that's what I have right now. So it just looks a little bit messy, and it's kind of driving me a little nuts. So that's where we are so far. The other thing was that my dashboards were not going to work with the binder rings. So I went ahead and I trimmed them down. So even if I end up going back to the coil planner, I will still be able to use these because I added just a coil clip, and everything is interchangeable, whether you're using the binder or the coil planner. Like all of the whole stuff that EC has will fit into these rings. So this is how last week turned out, or actually the current week. So today is the Friday the 6th. So this is how this week turned out. And the other thing that's kind of bugging me and that I cannot wait until January start for the planner is all of these different holes. It does make it look messy, but once I'm in the actual inserts that are meant for the binder, then I should be good to go. I just need to be a little bit patient. Moving on from the binder, the other thing that I ordered was the latest edition of the sticker book. This is the edition 6. I always love these sticker books, and I love these stickers so much. Now, these are not like drastically different from the year before, but I still love them, and it's just a nice way to add a decorative touch to the planning. So, and they're the metallic, so it has all the different metallic colors. And it's just so pretty. In the past, I have been very hesitant to order EC pens because they're always ballpoint. However, EC has come out with this beautiful, first of all, the case is just gorgeous, but with this beautiful gold gel pen. And you guys know that I love my gel pens. So this one is such great quality, and it just looks so beautiful, and it comes in this beautiful packaging, so it would make an awesome gift. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out and test it out for you guys. So it is a twist pen. So you would just twist it to open it, and then the cap also twists on the top. And it's a heavy pen. So you'll definitely know that that there is a pen in your hand. So it has this, I guess, textured bottom for non-slip, and it just writes so well. Yeah, I really love this pen. It reminds me of, it's sort of like, if I had to give it a point size, I would probably say a 0.5. So it's somewhere between a 0.5 and a 0.7, more like a 0.5, because I feel more of the traction or the friction between the paper and the pen. So it's not like it won't slide out, but it's absolutely awesome. And I definitely see myself using this pen quite a bit. Although I don't want to use it because I don't know about the refills. So I need to understand what kind of refills would work with this pen, if any, because I really don't want the ink to run out, because it's really good. This one's definitely a winner. All right, so the next items I did not order, but I was sent some of the items from the 2020 holiday collection from EC, and I did a review video on those, and I will go ahead and link it here for you. But I didn't show the holiday lookbook, and I thought that I would show you that in this video, just in case you were looking for some gift ideas or wanted to know more of the items that came out, because I did not receive every single item as part of the launch because there's just so many new items that I thought I would share with you some of those. So this particular lookbook has all these kinds of ideas for gifts that you can put together for folks that might be planner people, or they're in, you know, for work, or they want to be comfortable, whatever it is, you know, all these different types of category of gifts and gifts bundles that you can put together. So here you have some ideas for someone who is really into planning. And what do you know, there is the binder that's on the way for me. So I ended up ordering the champagne binder because I don't like that teal, as I mentioned, and the champagne binder has this beautiful white and gold with mid-century circles design, which I think is just beautiful. I don't know why I didn't see that one before, but I'm excited about that. So all of these items here are already existing on the site, but it's just a great way to put a bundle together. Some things that are new are some of these acrylic blocks right over here. So I think they're a little pricey, and I actually had this one in my cart, but I changed my mind. They're $24, but maybe one of these days I will order some because I think they are beautiful. I just don't know if I want to spend $24 on a plastic block. So the other thing that's pretty cool, and this one I talked about during the video, is the acrylic perpetual calendar. This one comes in a couple of different options, and there is a picture in the back that I'll show you, which is the focus collection. So this is the colorful one. I thought the colors were different, but I guess they're not. They're that teal color, and maybe the month colors are different. Yeah, because like January is a different color than April. So I think the month have different colors, and then the numbers are teal. And is the perpetual calendar, so which is pretty cool. The bookmarks, I ordered this one, so plan is on the way. I have Believe, which is was the one that was sent to me, and there's another one in rose gold that says Create. And then you have your sticker books and dual markers, which are just awesome, but already existing on the site. Now, this is a new item. So the Focus Coil Life Planner, it brings me back to the former life planner that was available before, which was called a Luxe Planner, which had a non-removable cover, but it was like a very great, high quality, permanent cover. I believe it was probably vegan leather. And this one kind of brings me back to what that planner was. So there is the gold pen that I just showed you. So that one retails for $26. And then there's also, I didn't even notice this. So there's also focused file folders in a very clean, neutral colors. And I am loving this life planner, the softbound life planner in a camel color. So, and then there you have the focus pencils and then the desk organizers as well. So I think this is some great ideas for someone who's not into too much decorative planning, but they love that minimal planning style. Or it's a very gender neutral collection. All right, so here's some additional items. So some of these are obviously you're probably very familiar with, like the Life Planner and some of the Petite Planner books as well. And then some of the softbound notebooks, which I absolutely love. I really need to pick up a few of those. So these are some of the new items that are coming out or that came out on November 5th as part of the holiday collection. So there is the Flower Power puzzle, and they have a couple of other different designs. So there's the mid-century circles, flower powers, and I believe there's a layer one as well. I actually have the Flower Power. That one was sent to me and it's just super nice. Also the playing cards and the Tangram puzzles. Sherpa throws always make an awesome gift, and I already have some ideas of getting some custom Sherpa throws for the holidays. And then this is the Capsule Wardrobe collection, or kind of like the loungewear collection that also launched as well. And you have the joggers, you have some tank tops, the hoodie, and there's some leggings there as well. I don't think there's a picture of the leggings, but there are leggings too. The price on these is a little bit on the higher side, but the way that the materials were described, I think that they're, you know, pretty high-end items. Okay, I am super excited about this ultimate pen storage. Now, this was not sent to me, and I think I only saw maybe Katie Steiner that had it. Maybe others have it as well. And it's not available yet on the site, or it's not available as of right now. Today, the 6th, it could be coming any day now. So if you're interested in that, just keep checking, and I'll go ahead and link it here as soon as it is available. But you can fit a ton of pens in here. Like, it's huge. I believe it's like the size of like the big folios, like the big planner folios. So that is huge. I cannot wait to get my hands on on this one. And then the other thing that I also ordered here that I have coming is the Mid-Century Circles metallic AirPod case. Oh my God, I am just so excited about this pattern. It is so beautiful. It is the colorful Mid-Century Circles, and it has some gold hints there, and it's just amazing. There are other bags that also launched. So there is the clutch, the suede functional clutch. There's a crossbody, which has a couple of different options. I think one of them is navy, and then you have this blush, and then this one in the metallic black. So these are super cute. And then you have some gifts for any students in your life. So like the accordion zipper pouch, the clip folio, this one launched in the back to school collection, and then your academic planners, so the kids planners too. So lots of great ideas here, and just some awesome stuff too that is not just for planning or even stationery, but also family items. All right, so now that we walked through all of those things, let's get started with the planning for this week. So I'm going to be using this planner cake kit, which is called Pumpkin Picking, I believe. And we're planning the weekly spread. All right, so my structure for the week is all set. And what I'm going to go ahead and do now is just put in my work schedule and some of the calls that I have. I don't know why I always struggle for which stickers to use for when I have classes, but I don't know. I always do. It always takes me like an extra minute to like figure out what I want to use. But anyway, I think I'm going to use these boxes, and then I added these little scripts I just made myself. They're not available in the shop, but I'm thinking of adding some sort of like script options there. So I needed some for my classes. I didn't have like a class script, so I decided to create these. So this will be for both days, so from 9 a.m. to 4. And I didn't mention it, but I'm using my tool pen, but I'm actually using the fine tip. So this isn't the 0.7 that I usually use. And I don't know why I changed, but I felt like I needed a change. I've been going through like this phase, in case you can't tell, where like I'm switching things up, and I don't know what it is. I think I find that happens to me like at the end of every year. At the end of every year, for some reason, I'm always feeling kind of restless with the current systems that I have, and I start to want to switch everything around. So hence why I'm in a new planner or like a new setup. And yeah, I don't know why that is, but I've started to pick up on that pattern. But maybe hopefully this one will stick. No pun intended. Okay, so that one looks good. So what I'll do is I'll just use, instead of using washi, I'm going to try not to maybe use as much washi. I want to make things simpler looking, if that makes sense. So I think I'm just going to use pen. Oh, it's supposed to be a little bit higher, but that's all right. That's all right. Rarely do plans go as planned anyway. Yep. Okay, I really like that. Just looks much simpler. Okay, so on the 12th, and it's funny because I'm so used to planning in my coil that I haven't really taken the pages out, which is one of the advantages of the binder and one of the reasons that I wanted to try it out, but I haven't even taken it out. But I don't feel like I need to, because I like to plan like this just so that it's better, so you're not like twisting your neck to see what I'm doing. But sometimes obviously you do, because I can't help it. But when I'm ready to plan my sidebar, I'll probably take it out, since I do most of the writing on the sticker anyway. So let's see. So am I gonna use these boxes? Yeah, I think I will. I used them last week, and I like the way that they looked, so that it's fine. So I'll just put this to do here on this 7 o'clock hour. And then same thing for this one. All right, I grabbed this Crazy Ann Design celebration sticker. This was on my daily view, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put it up here. And you know what I think I might do, just to kind of call off the day off, I might use washi here just to highlight the day off. On this side. Yeah, I think I really like that one. And then on Friday, the shop, I'm going to put the shop on vacation, or the shop is on vacation after this weekend, but then it'll be on vacation until Black Friday, which is November 27th. So it'll be closed until then, just so that I can catch up on orders and do all that good stuff. So okay, so just a couple more things here, looks like. So our benefits for enrollment deadline is on the 12th, and then my computer is being upgraded on Monday. So I just got to write myself a note to remember that, and then I should be good to move forward with my sidebar, and then that'll be all set. Good thing I checked my monthly, because I actually forgot that I have a eye doctor's appointment on Friday. So let me go ahead and add that. All right, so here's my full week all planned out. I really love how this kit looks in this week. I hope that you enjoyed it too. Thank you guys so much for watching this plan with me. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to drop them down below. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and set the notifications on so that you're notified each time that I upload a new video, which is every week. Thanks again, and until next time.